morning. It's time for me to start another project in the dream home in Thailand. Welcome to living in two worlds. My front fence, as you can see, they rendered it with the exception of the bottom beam, which they will be back to tidy that up for me. That's fine. But if you look, the tops of the posts are not very appealing. I tried to find out as they were pouring why we didn't pour them all the same height, make them smooth across the top, and the response seemed to be, oh, we'll do that later. Well, I'm not so sure I want them doing it, so I've decided I'm going to do it. Pardon if there's wind noise, but I'm not sure about these big ones, but the smaller ones in between each of these ones here, they vary in height, anywhere from about 32.5 to 35.5 inches. So to start with, we got to get them all the same height. And I want a little bit of we want a sort of square flat platform on top and a little bit of a flare to get to that platform so it doesn't look like it was just plunked on top. What they tend to do here is to either buy something and screw it, put it down on the top, attach it, and then have to kind of render it again or tidy it all up. I don't want to go through that process, so I've been working on an idea, and I think I've got it figured out now. So what I bought is I've bought some plywood and some crown molding, which was used in the house, and basically planning on making myself a jig so I can pour it all in one pour for each post. They should all be the same size, but they're not. Close enough, so my top piece will have to be sort of separate from my piece that wraps around the post to hold it. So gotta see what I can do about putting that together and getting one made. Once I get one made, I'll kind of show it to you, and then we'll see if we can pour one post and see what it looks like. So I got my box built for the top of my posts. Bit of a challenge trying to get everything cut when not having a table saw or a miter saw as I do in Canada. So table saw for that, just used a straight edge and a skill saw or a circular saw. It seemed to work not bad. All my angles and shortcuts were done with a plastic miter box and a handsaw. So I think it looks pretty good for the tools I had to work with. So once I got this built, then today I started working on how to wrap the post and then attach this. So I'll take you over there and we'll show you that. So the box is made, so that in order to take my form off, I should just have to move these 3 screws and then hopefully the 3 on the opposite side here, and then take it off in 2 pieces. Worst comes to worst, I've got to take it apart in 4 pieces, put it back together. So we'll see. I've got the post wrapped, got it all at the right height so that I can sit this on top. But I don't know if you can see from this or not, but you can tell by certainly looking at this corner and my overlap that the post is nowhere near square. So I kind of figured that. I knew they'd all be different size, so the idea is to put one side on, butt the next side in, and just keep working with overlap on all 4 sides, as opposed to trying to make a nice square box and then slide it over the post, because obviously that would not have worked. So now we'll attempt to put the top on, screw it down with screws here from underneath, just 4 screws, 1 on each side, and then if it all looks good, we should be ready to put some concrete in it. So let's try that. Okay, got my top box on. You can tell the posts are very out of square. My box is pretty much square, so all we can do is pour it and see what it looks like from a distance. So gonna mix some up, pour this one tonight, and then take it off in the morning, and we'll give you a look at how it looks. My first pour is done. Take a peek from the top. It looks like a normal concrete pour, flat on the top for now. Let's hope it stays that way. Hope nothing falls off overnight, and we'll leave her. We'll take her off in the morning and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, next morning. See how our concrete looks here? Oh, she's definitely dry, which is not a surprise. So we'll dump a little bit of water on her, just see if that helps maybe take the forms off. And we'll see how well the forms come off and see what she looks like and give you a look. There's what she looks like. I got my cove mold I was looking for, or crown underneath, however you want to call it. Looks nice. Didn't quite blend into the post as nice as I'd hoped, but I kind of felt that was going to be the case, and that I would probably have to do a bit of rendering and whatnot, smoothing. Same with along the top. We'll have to do a little bit to make it nice, but for the most part, I'm going to call this a success. Now, only got 16 more to go. So after pouring the cap on my first post, yesterday I poured the cap on the second post, and it came really nice, even better than the first. But it was going slow, so set it up on the third post and had enough material and made myself a form for the fourth post. So now I have two, but because I'm moving at twice the speed, I need help. So who better to help you mix concrete in Thailand but a Thai lady? Who's better at making concrete, you or me?
Me.
Yeah, are you sure?
I'm sure, yeah.
Who's stronger?
I'm stronger.
Okay, you think that's enough to pour two today?
I think, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll turn the camera off and let's get some water in there and get it poured so we can, then you want beer after that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's check and see how we're making out with our post caps. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now that I have two forms, late yesterday, we poured 5 and 6. We got 2 more on this run here. Hopefully get those done today. This one is not done because it's a much larger post. I'll need to make a separate form for that one. So we'll do all of the smaller ones first, which takes us around the front here. Then we'll come back and look at these ones here, since I have to build a different form. So I'm gonna leave it here for now on where we're at on the house, but you better pay attention and stay tuned, because there's lots happening and lots are gonna happen very soon. A lot of new things starting. So with that, we'll leave it there and catch you in the next video.